What's going on, Shady people? ShadyPenguinn here, bringing you another episode of Road to Rank. This is episode number 80, and before we get started, if you can, please show some shady love to that like button right below this video. Remember, if this video reaches 1,300 likes, I will keep 2 Pokemon videos a day coming your way. That is what I say. Now today is a tough one because I have been practicing on Battle Spot. Sometimes I do that before episodes. I like to practice with the Pokemon I get. I only played 1 game with this team, but I brought other Pokemon, and I have not. I think I won 1 game today. Literally every bad thing that can happen has happened. I've hit myself in confusion over 11 times throughout this session. Crits on my side of the field, misses on my crits on my side of the field. I miss moves. It's just been crazy. So we're gonna see how this episode goes. We're going to place our bets on MVPs. Right now, who do you think is going to be the most valuable Pokemon in today's episode? Let me know in the comment section below. We have Mega Gyarados, Mamoswine, Megazard X, Staraptor, Yanmega, and mixed Nidoking. So we're going to see how this works out for us. Our current record, I believe, is 88 and 83. Oh, no, it's 89 and 84. So that's our current record. And you know what? Today is definitely one of those days where I should not be battling. I know that I should not be battling. I can tell by everything that's happening. It's all bad. Look at how low this person's rating is. Yes, our rating has dropped below 1,500 now. That's how many losses I had during my practice. Here we go. My opponent is bringing Ludicolo, Klefki, Heracross, Charizard, something, Jolteon, and Dusclops. So, I'm sorry, not Dusclops. What is your freaking name? What is your name? What is the not Dusclops called? Dusknor. Alright, so I'm seeing a rain team here between Klefki, Ludicolo, and Jolteon, and then I also see another option with, Heracross works well on a rain team because you reduce that fire damage. Regardless, I think I'm going to open up with my Nidoking. Bring my Zard X. Well, in the rain, it's not going to really help, so I'm not going to bring that. I'm going to bring my Gyarados because in the rain, that'll be fun. And let me bring my Staraptor because it hits both the Ludicolo and Heracross for nice Brave Bird damage. I'm hoping this Mixed Nidoking. This is actually the first time I've ever used this Mixed Nidoking set. Still running Life Orb. I believe the only physical attack I have on it is Earthquake. Because more often than not, I feel like Earthquake's a cool thing. Oh no, I have Poison Jab on it too. Just because, for a specific reason, for Florges. Just because it's Special Wall, and it could possibly take a Sludge Bomb, but it's not taking a Poison Jab at all. So that's why I run Poison Jab on it. So we'll see how the set goes. It's more of a 6v6 set, I guess. But we'll see what happens, you know? You know? I mean, I know. If you know, then we all know. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Come on. This guy's running the clock. Yeah. Actually, I think tonight there's going to be a special series started. It's going to be a Battle Spot series, but it's going to be a little bit different. I had the idea during my wonderful session of Battle Spot, and it's going to be post-narrated, but I promise there will be plenty of energy in this series. The first episode should be up tonight at 5 p.m. And then along with, I'm going to try my best to get Shady Lock kicked back into full gear. I'm going to get an episode done tonight because, especially with the way I'm battling today, I don't even want to play Pokemon. I don't want to play competitive today. I want to wait till tomorrow. I like sometimes stepping away, just nice and away, and coming back maybe with some new sets or new strategies or just fresh after a rest. Resting is always nice. Here we go. There's 2 hyphens in his name. Must be nice. I can't even afford 1 hyphen. It's unbelievable. I opened him up with the Nidoking. With the Nidoking, who is blue among blue. And out comes the Dusknor, which is quite... You got that pressure. I don't see any air balloons. So Dusknor, I think, likes the Will-O-Wisp and all that kind of stuff. I'm just going to go for... Yeah, see, my 2 stab moves are physical. So I'm just going to go for the Earthquake as it is my strongest attack. I believe I could be wrong with the sheer force. Poison Jab might be a little stronger, but look, that does over half. Over half. Wait a minute. Hold on. I just lost health from the Life Orb. Oh, maybe sheer force only negates the Life Orb on secondary effects. Oh, that could be... Yes, that is it. All right, well... I'm still pretty happy to be running this. I'm pretty sure he's just going to go for a Pain Split. So I'm actually going to switch out into Staraptor here. Because I'm confused anyway, and I'm not trying to kill myself in confusion. So let's switch out into Staraptor. Let him go for a Pain Split on this. Goes for the Protect, actually fails. And now I'm going to be able to get a Brave Bird off, which will definitely be enough to kill this thing. Definitely be enough to kill this thing. Ooh, the game giveth and the game taketh away. So let's see, maybe with after all the losing, I'm not even gonna jinx myself. I don't even want to talk about it. Not even gonna jinx myself. I think he's realizing he has to switch out at this point because that was a good play on my part. He could go for protect. No, he's gonna stay in with the Brave Bird. That is a dead Dusknoir. If the Earthquake did that much, that's a completely trampled Dusknoir. So down goes Ghost Man, boy, son, soul. Let's see who he's going to send out next. I do have to preserve the Staraptor on the off chance. Well, not off chance, but he could have brought Heracross or anything else. So he does pack the Jolteon. So I'm going to switch out into my Nidoking. Even though it's super obvious, I'm still going to do it because I don't want to waste the Staraptor regardless. There's no reason to waste it. I'd even rather go out into my Gyarados than let this thing die. I know Gyarados would just get like one-shotted, but still. Hopefully he does go for the electric type move. That would be fantastic. Goes for the Rain Dance to set up for Thunders, but like I said, I got Nidoking in here, so I'm fine with that. And I do predict an out switch, Ludicolo, most likely coming in. So I'm actually going to go for the Poison Jab here, because it is super effective on Ludicolo, and it'll still do a good amount of damage to this Jolteon if he decides to stay in and go for some sort of Hidden Power, maybe. Maybe Hidden Power Ice. No, he's going to withdraw. I do predict either Heracross or Ludicolo. I really think Ludicolo the way he set up the rain. There's the Ludicolo, and here's the Poison Jab. You guys should meet, become best friends, and that's a dead Ludicolo. That is power right there. Oh my goodness, Nidoking. Nidoking's earning this MVP spot real fast. I'm telling you right now, earning it real fast. I mean, Staraptor did do the work. But now that we just have this Jolteon in here, I can just freely go for an Earthquake. Don't think this Jolteon could... Oh, match was forfeited. I'll drink to a forfeit. Some Brita filtered water. That brings our record to 90 and 84. So we have the 6-game differential right now. I guess all that losing in between during practice paid off. Maybe. I don't know. That could have just been dumb luck. Oh, our record jumped a lot. All right, cool. We're close to 1,500 now. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. I was talking to... Oh, by the way, Kevin, X-Rays Ovation says hello to all you guys. Talking to him about the fact that I'm going to be replacing an iPad screen after this video, so that'll be a good time. But we're still searching for a battle. I guess when your rating drops below 1,500, it's a lot harder to find battles. Which makes sense. There's not that many sucky players like me on BattleSpot. So, we'll see what happens, you know? I mean, you win some, you lose some. Wow, this person's rating is like almost 200 lower than ours. Oh my goodness. All right. Garchomp, Gyarados, Azumarill, Venusaur, Chandelure, and Gardevoir. Look at all those ores. Or. We're going to bring the Nidoking because he's got 2 fairies, and I like those odds. I like those odds a lot. I'm also going to bring the Mamoswine. Maybe. I'm feeling the Zard. I'm really feeling the Zard right now. But the Zard, he's got 2 fairies, like I said. Gyarados is just as weak, though. Zard at least takes neutral with fairy. So let's go. Let's leave Zard, go with Nidoking, and bring Mamoswine. So 2 ground types. That's a little risky when he's got 2 water types, actually. Let's rethink this. And our Zard takes neutral damage. We need something that can one-shot. Let's bring Staraptor. Let's bring Staraptor. So Charizard, Nidoking, and Staraptor. Do have an electric weakness here, but he doesn't have any electric Pokemon. Gardevoir might pack the T-Bolt, so we got to keep an eye out for that. And Venusaur can probably sweep everything except for Zard. Oh, Zard is not going to have the electric weakness when it Mega Evolves, so we're fine. We're fine when it comes to electricity. We can handle sticking our fingers in sockets all day long. Here's the Zard. He opens up with the Chandelure. I'm actually somewhat okay with this because I can go for Mega Evolution and Earthquake. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for the Mega Evolution and the Earthquake. I'm tempted to set up the D-Dance, but I think I could take a Shadow Ball. Oh, he's going to go straight up withdraw, so a D-Dance would have been, oh, too beautiful. Let's see what he goes into. Goes out into a Azumarill, who, at the very least, I might be able to 2-shot with Earthquake. I don't know. I know Azumarill is bulky, and I know it's unstab, and it doesn't get the up, and maybe not. Yeah, I don't think I could 2-shot it. We'll find out. It's neutral. It's going to not do enough. All right, so here is the Azumarill that we were nice and afraid of. I'm really tempted to not switch out, though. I'm not going to lie. As obvious as the play rough is, I'm really tempted not to switch out. I want to know how much a Flare Blitz will do. It's boosted, even though it's resisted, it's still stab. No, I don't think it'll kill yet. I could go into Staraptor, but I don't even know if Staraptor can live a play rough. I don't think anything but Nidoking can live a play rough. But then I'll get outsped with Aqua Jet anyway, and I want to save my Nidoking. So, you know what? Let's just go for the Flare Blitz. Let's do it. Let's throw caution to the wind. Maybe they'll go for a Belly Drum. That would be fantastic if they go for a Belly Drum. Flare Blitz is going, see if I went for a Flare Blitz to a KO, but going for a Flare Blitz on a Chandelure, no one really does that. Goes for the Aqua Tail, which is neutral damage. Never seen Aqua Tail on a Azumarill. If they have the Aqua Jet, though, I'm pretty much done. I'm going to go for the Earthquake here in case that Chandelure wants to come back in. Does not have the Aqua Jet, so we are really in bottom tier position right now. Critical hit, unnecessary, but down goes the Azumarill. And, I mean, our record's pretty close. I mean, we've been this low before. Like, we're back. It shot back up to, like, 1480. So, I'm not too scared. He does get the Intimidate off. That's a problem. But I do think I'm just going to go for the Hone Claw's Dragon Claw at this point. I don't think there's a reason to preserve this Charizard any longer. Let's just, look at that. Look, that's a crit. Look at that crit. I'm going to get hurt by the Rocky Helmet on the physically defensive Gyarados, thanks to that Intimidate. That's what I'm assuming. Goes for another Aqua Tail. I think this is Aqua Tail only. And I can just go into Staraptor here and Brave Bird everything. Because he's got Chandelure left and this Gyarados. Obviously, this Gyarados doesn't want to take it. He might actually switch out into the Chandelure, but no, there's no reason to. This Gyarados is dead. Yeah, Gyarados is dead. The Intimidate's literally not worth it. And Chandelure's probably dead just as well. But then again, maybe not. Maybe Chandelure will outspeed and kill me with something, which is completely possible. I'm going to get hurt by the Rocky Helmet. I'm going to get hurt by Recoil. Staraptor might not be faster than a Chandelier. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens right now. Now, Kevin's asking for favors. Unbelievable, Kevin. Kevin! Maybe. I don't know. I got to see how this one goes. So let's see this Brave Bird. I do outspeed, and this should easily take this thing out unless they've got the Focus Sash, which most run Choice Something. So down goes the Chandelure, and that is a double victory today. One that I'm not that I'm not proud of it. I mean, double victory, double victory. We're up to 91 and 84. And we've been this low before, but this opponent was especially I don't want to say unskilled, but probably inexperienced. I want to say inexperienced. So I think I'm going to bring a bonus battle today because of that. Because now our record's jumped up even further. We're right underneath 1500 now, so we should be good to go. I probably should have reset my record, my rating before even doing this. There we go. We found someone nice and fast. A little bit lower than us, so that's fine. And here we go. My opponent's bringing Hydreigon, Aegislash, Scizor, Exploud, Gyarados, and Sudowoodo. So, looking at that, I do want to bring my Zard. I definitely want to bring my Zard because it hits 3 things on the team, 4 things on the team. The Exploud is super obvious that it's coming. So I want to bring my Staraptor to handle that because I'm pretty sure it outspeeds. And then I think I'm going to bring my Nidoking because I love Nidoking so much. It's really the only reason. I love Nidoking. It has the Earthquake for Aegislash. It's not packing Flamethrower for Scizor, but I do have my Charizard, which can handle that just fine. And Yanmega did not get a chance to see play. I think we actually went with Staraptor, Zard, and Nidoking for almost all of them. Now, I brought Gyarados one time. I just, you know what? I like the Zard Staraptor combo. I really do. They seem to put it, they have some great synergy going on. For whatever reason, they have some great synergy going on. I'm not gonna fight it. There's no way I will fight things that don't need to be fought. My phone doesn't charge anymore. And apparently it's beautiful outside today. If you live on Long Island, the weather is fantastic. And I think I'm going to enjoy a little bit outdoor time later. Really, probably not, because I really rarely ever leave this chair. No, I have to go to my friend's house tonight, so, I'll get outside at some point. And also, I went to school this morning, so I've already been outside. It's fantastic. We'll see what happens. See what happens as the day progresses. Especially because I want to record Shady Lock. I do miss it. I really do miss it. I gotta just sit down. I know once I turn the ROM on, I'm just gonna be like, Oh, yeah. And plus, we got the Shady tokens now, and that's probably the big thing that, like, deferred me for a little bit, trying to decide if that's what we really want. This guy is running the clock like it's a freaking marathon. Oh, my lanta. All right, here we go. Had 6 seconds left, and he just finally decided. He did some team calc. Watch, he's going to smash me. Watch. Really hope not, because 3 victories in 1 episode. I don't know why it means happy, but apparently it does. That's like a weak horse. It sounds like a very weak horse. Out with the Zard. And Charizard's just so beautiful. Every time I look at this thing, I'm just impressed. I'm not going to make any predictions. I'm just going to straight away... Ooh, actually, because he might hold the weakness policy. I'm going to go over to D-Dance. I don't think this thing is attacking right off the bat. And I can Mega Evolve and get a D-Dance off, which is fantastic in my opinion. Probably could have just opted to stay unevolved in case he wanted to go for something like a Secret Sword, but of course he wouldn't. He would just go for Shadow Ball. I'm going to get the D-Dance off. He does not go for the King's Shield, but I'm hoping that he went for the Swords Dance, to be honest with you. Otherwise, I just misplayed. Went for the Swords Dance, so that's nice, because I think I'm in pretty good position here. Now here's, this is the Aegislash. I am really bad at playing against Aegislashes. I cannot lie. Part of me just wants to go for the Earthquake because it doesn't touch, and if it goes for the King's Shield, I don't lose any attack stat. Now, if I go for the Earthquake, I don't think it'll kill, which is the big problem, is that I really don't think Earthquake will kill at all. If it would, though, it'd be the best move to go for. Flare Blitz, on the other hand, will kill, obviously. I'm going to go for Flare Blitz. I think I'm over-predicting a little bit too much. Yes, Flare Blitz at +1. I don't care if you're in shield mode. It's going to kill you. I have the Hone Claws. I have everything. I have everything going for me right now. That's a dead Aegislash, so you can't... I was so close to over-predicting. I'm not going to lie. I was so close. I was close to just getting a coin and flipping it because... I don't know. I do not know. Thankfully that didn't happen. So out comes the Sudowoodo, which I believe is weak to the Earthquake. So we're gonna just go for that. I mean, just go for broke. It's rock type. You got weak to that Earthquake. It's not stab, but it's super effective. And ooh, the Sucker Punch. I always forget about Sucker Punch. I know it's not going to do too much, but I still always forget about Sucker Punch. This Earthquake's going to be enough to take the Pseudo... Oh, the Focus Sash Pseudo... Oh, Sturdy! There it is. There it is. You guys saw it here first. I am going to go for another Earthquake. I'm not going to try to predict the Sucker Punch and go for... The match was forfeited. All right. The match was just forfeited because apparently he just did not have anything for this Zard. So that is 3 wins in 1 episode. Very interesting. We're 92 and 84 now. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. Hopefully next episode will be a little more power. I'm probably going to bring the same pokes though because I love getting 3 wins in 1 episode, obviously. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe because I do upload 2 Pokemon videos a day. Keep an eye out for the new series later. I promise it'll be a good time. Have yourselves a good day, but above all else, keep it shady.